Shalom. I wanted to just jump into a short addition to the lesson that I did yesterday, speaking of the destruction of Babylon. And I read 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 17, but I didn't go into an explanation of who and what that it was that was speaking. So I wanted to get into that. But before I get into that, I want to play the video. Okay? Now, I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, and a double honors to the apostles, the elders, the teachers of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect men who's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth. To you, I say Shalom. Right? Now, let me jump into that video real quick just to get a clarification as to what I'm speaking about. Right? How do we know this? Let's get into this. 2nd Ezra 6, I think it's 18. 2nd Ezra 6 and 18, KJV. Yeah, this is it. So this is 2nd Ezra 6:18. And it said, let me go to 17 first. It says, and it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up on my feet and hearkened. And behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. Right? So that is pretty much 2nd Ezra 6 verse 17. But let me read it. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 17. And it happened. What is the it that happened? That when I heard it, stood up on my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. So I didn't go into this who that voice was coming from, or who's that voice, right? I didn't go into that. Now let me go into some precepts. This is Revelation 19 and verse 6, right? It reads, and I heard as it were the voice of great multitude. Let me start at verse 5. And a voice came out of the throne saying, praise our God. Right? So we know that this is not Yahweh that is speaking, right? Because someone is saying, praise our power, right? All he his servants, and he that fear him, both small and great. And now verse 6, and I heard as it were the voice of a great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thundering, saying, Alleluia, for the Lord Yahweh omnipotent reigneth forever. Omnipotent means, let me look that up. The word omnipotent, it means having unlimited power, able to do anything. So we know that the omnipotent power is Yahweh, right? But who is telling the people to praise Yahweh? Right? Let's read it again. It says, and I heard as it were the voice of a great multitude, and the voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thundering, saying, Alleluia, for the Lord Yahweh reigneth forever. So this voice is saying Yahweh reigneth forever, right? So this is Yahweh Shai speaking again. Now let's go into Revelation 14 and 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him an 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. Verse 2, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Right? So this again is speaking about that voice, right, of many waters. Now let's go into Revelation 1, and I'm going to read it from 14. This is the description of Yahweh Shai. This precept is letting us know who Yahweh Shai is, what he looks like, what he sounds like, right? His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Verse 15, and his feet like unto fine brass, as it were, as if they were burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So we know that in 2nd Ezra 6:17, this voice that was speaking, and it happened, and that voice happened, right? That voice that was speaking in 2nd Ezra 6:17 is the voice of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that, I just wanted to make that clear, just to clarify what I was speaking about yesterday. So the Most High Yahweh is not going to visit the earth physically. He has Yahushai visit the earth to do destruction, cause hurricanes, storms, earthquakes, wars, rumors of wars. This is the job of Yahushai. Yahushai is the one doing this, right? So the voice that was speaking in 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 17 is the voice of Yahushai. All right? And with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Kakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles, the elders, the bishops of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect men who's pushing this work and doing this work, this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom.